Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This is going to be a new series called Zawa Survival that I'm starting on Vintage Beef server. So let's get going! So in this video I'm going to show you around my zoo, because otherwise if I make any more episodes it won't make much sense, since I've already started building. Okay, so welcome to the zoo. As you pass under the front gate you get to the aquatic exhibit. This is full of tons and tons of fish, as well as octopuses and eels. This is where you can enter to go to guided dives. If you continue on, you get to the spider monkey exhibit. This I was very proud about because of how spider monkeys can climb, so I overcame that problem by covering up the ceiling. If you keep going round, you get to the gift shop. This gift shop I've stocked up with tons of plushies, backpacks and pictures which people can buy if they ever came here. Further round I've got my lion enclosure. This I've got 4 lions in and it's decorated and landscaped. Continuing on, up here I've got the picnic area. This picnic area is fully equipped with tables, bins and even a hot dog cart. From the picnic area you can get a good view at the lion enclosure, even though it isn't rendering right now for some reason. But when it does, you'll see the lions inside. I have 3 of them right now, and do have more, but not planning to put any more in case they're overcrowded. Around the back of my gift shop, I have the savannah enclosure. This enclosure, I have elephants, giraffes, zebras, rhinos, and guars inside it. This I've got lots of animals in, and lots of plants and wildlife as well. If I continue on round here, I can get to the top viewing platform for the savannah exhibit. Up here, the top viewing platform, I've got a telescope, and you're able to feed the giraffes and have a closer look at the elephant. If you continue back round here towards the entrance, you can see the hippo enclosure. The hippos at the moment are right back there, but there's lots of little pools around the front for them to bathe in. Down here you can also see them if they're swimming underwater. But here's the hippos up close. As you can see, I've got 2 different variations of them. I also have a supply depot where I can have goods come in and out. In here, I do have space for cars and also lots for bulk storage. There's a road which comes up here and leads out over the bridge so that cars and trucks can get in and out. I have lots of unfinished exhibits at the moment. Many of these are going to include other animals such as gorillas, kangaroos, chimpanzees, meerkats, and more. I also have an exhibit over there in the giant glass dome, which is going to be for my birds. Just here. I also have more space up here and all over here to add more exhibits. Up here I have even more space for exhibits. I'm thinking up here I'll have some polar exhibits, including polar bears, some penguins, and maybe even some orcas. I'm also thinking of having a viewpoint up here which looks out over the rest of the zoo. And the last place is underneath that hill, where I'm going to put another aquatic exhibit for more fish specifically categorized. This is where sharks and fish and even more aquatic creatures are going to go. I'm going to put exhibits all along the side here and all along this side as well. I'm thinking that an orca exhibit may go in just here, and it'll go all the way up and come out the top so you can see it from the top and bottom. But right now I don't have much. I did start a new exhibit down here, but I haven't finished it. As we continue round, there's even more space in the walls for things. It's really astonishing how much space you can find when you look for it. As well as showing you my zoo, I'm also going to show you my base and other places where I've built in, just to give you an understanding about what the next few episodes are going to include. So this is my base to start with. If I go in through these doors, if I can, there, I come into the main lobby of my base. In here I've got some more of my personal plushies and some armor. If I head down this water column, I get into my main storage room and farming area. In here I've got all my stores of bulk storage and regular items as well. I've also got my brewing stands and my brewing materials, as well as my smeltery and a random backpack that's just been here for a while. In here I have all my crop farms, including wheat, carrots and netherwort. Over here on the other side is where I keep my animals. I also have some other crop farms, such as cocoa beans and sugarcane. There I've got my chickens and my cows. In here I've got my pairs of animals, so that I can always breed them and get more. In here I have my animal storage, where I keep all my animals when I've found them but don't have an exhibit to put them in. Over on this side though, I have my sheep and wool farm. This is where I get all my colours of wool for all my builds. Down here is the mines. It goes all the way down to Y12. I also have an enchanting setup as well. This enchanting setup is level 30. Oh, if you're wondering, yes, I do have diamond armor. And so that's my base to complete. If we head into the Nether though, we can go on the Nether Highway and go to the shopping district. This is where I've also built another one of my builds. This one is one of my shops called Harder Hardware. It sells diamond tools and armor, but you'll see in just a minute. This Nether Highway, I'm not sure who built it, but it's very useful for getting to and from places. And here's the shopping district. You'll be able to see in a minute if the chunks load. Here's the notice board for it, and here is the entry building. This is my build now. Doesn't have a roof on yet, but we may do that in a later episode. This is Harder Hardware. In here I sell diamond force armor, diamond tools and armor, as well as other modded items. Up here I also sell enchanted fishing rods, bows and books. I also sell backpacks and other miscellaneous tools. So yeah, that's my shop in the shopping district. Back to the portal to another one of my builds. This is the latest build that I've made. This is my spider grinder. This has given me all the string for my nets and all the spider's eye for my trank darts. The spider spawner that I found was in a mine shaft under the ocean. That'll be very evident soon. If I head out though, along this tunnel, and then up this ladder, you'll see that we end up under the water. I built this only a week ago, and it's been very useful to me since it's got me all the fish I've needed for my aquatic exhibit so far. Up here, I'm on my ship. I'm on my research ship, which I can go diving off to get all the fish I need. And sharks as well. In here I have my diving kit and also all the fish I've catched. And so yeah, that's this ship all done. Now that we're back at our zoo, I thank you for watching this video. If you watched it the entire way through, I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to this video. It'll help me be more encouraged to make more videos on the Zawa server. See ya!